Hello, my name is Eddie Bowman, and we are here to get an understanding of the life of a student athlete from England and from America. And to do so, we have brought in two student athletes, and we are going to interview them. And before we start, we're going to have them introduce themselves.
My name's Max. I'm from London, England, and I'm a junior soccer player, and it's my first semester.
I'm Bright Boyle. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I'm a senior on the football team.
And now John will be conducting the questions, and then each person will have a chance to answer. Go ahead, John.
So Max, what were your expectations before coming to Charleston?
I didn't really have many expectations, as I'll be the only person in my family to have a degree or any type of university qualification. I kind of expected just to play football every day, like I was doing before I came out here, or soccer, and do maybe one class a week and some homework if I had some free time.
Okay. So what about you, Brian?
I actually, I have a background. My dad played football in college, and my brother also did. So I kind of came in with a clear head, knowing of what I was getting into. So I just figured it would be around the clock football in class with pretty much very little to none of free time.
So how did those expectations change?
As I got here and I got into the rhythm of things, I realized that I was really able to delegate out specific time for class and homework, and I was able to choose my own schedule to make it how I wanted it to fit. And then obviously there's the things I couldn't change, like football and football-related meetings and things like that. But other than that, what changed was the amount of free time that we had. I find myself with a lot more time than I thought I was going to have to do whatever I want to do.
And how did it change for you, Max?
Massively. I had no idea of the concept of credits or like achieving credits to get your major. So my idea and my dream of one class a week suddenly went to 2 classes a day. And the training, obviously, practice was scheduled around that. So my free time actually decreased, unlike Brighton's, which increased.
So what would you say was your hardest adjustment?
The hardest adjustment, there's not enough time in this video to explain it all, but just adapting to the culture, I would say, with everything. And stuff like a simple example would be my Word on my laptop is English. So a lot of the words that you guys spell with Z's or Z's are spelled with S's. Just little things like that have made a big difference to my classes, how I was graded, and the way in which I use my language compared to how it was structured over here.
What was your hardest adjustment?
Probably, which is probably a hard adjustment for many people coming to college, was just being away from home and then now taking on the responsibility of dealing with all my own problems and taking care of all the simple things that, sometimes you take for granted when you're living at home. Things like, taking care of your own meal plan and things like that, to where you have basically more free reign to do what you want to do. So it just kind of makes it more difficult when you got more going on.
Yeah, I second that. It's quite hard being away from home. I forgot to mention that. It's a big difference.
So Max, with you being from England, did you ever have an aim to go to college?
No. My aim was to play professional back home. So I was at a professional club for about a year, a little bit longer, and then it got serious for a year. And then they didn't think I was good enough, so they released me. And I kind of spent half a year to 3/4 of a year out of school, working in the gym and stuff and balancing 3 jobs. And I kind of realised that isn't something I wanted to do forever. So I was offered this scholarship at the beginning of this year out. I looked back into it and decided that actually this would probably be the best bet for me and my future.
And with you, Brian, obviously you're from America and college is like an expectation for us. So how do you feel about being in college now?
Well, like I said, it's kind of following in family footsteps. My dad played 4 years of college football along with my brother, so I was kind of expected from birth to go to college and get a degree and things like that. But that's something I also wanted to do because I believe that furthering your education, especially to get a career that you want to have, I think it's really important. It's something I always planned on.
So one of the things is at the University of Charleston, we are all surrounded by such diversity. So through this video, we hope that we were able to show you some of the more specific diversity that we have, not only amongst our student population, but also amongst our student athlete population. So we hope that we were able to give you a better insight, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.